afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Day in the Region on the Region Sports Network, streaming worldwide on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, RSN YouTube, and regionsports.com. We come to you today from the Crown Point Sports Complex as the Region Sports Network presents coverage of the 2024 Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Little Division Super Bowl between the Chargers and the Tigers. I'm Mike Dewan here. I'll have the play-by-play for today's game. We'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. As we are saying here, as the teams are running out now, it is Super Bowl Saturday here at Crown Point. This is a fantastic organization they got over here. Of course, the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs, an organization we've been familiar with in the past, and we're happy to be back out here. We've been invited back out here to cover all three Super Bowl games, of course, the Little, Middle, and Big Division, but we started off with the Little Division. Again, the Chargers versus the Tigers. I am Michael Dewan here. These two teams met on September 7th, 20-0 in favor of the Tigers. Chargers did not have that great of a regular season. This is a team that has gotten much better throughout the course of the season. I was talking with some people around here, and I was doing my prep, and I was looking at, again, the standings for this Chargers team. And again, they play 6 games in the regular season. They play one team twice. They were 1-5 in the regular season. They have circled the wagon since then. They have, again, 1-5. They were a 6th seed in those playoffs. They were at the bottom of the standings, and I saw that, and I go, no way, they rode the wagons, and they did just that, and now they're playing for a chance at a Little Division Super Bowl title. We're going to step aside here for the national anthem. Welcome back here on the Region Sports Network. Those Chargers, as we mentioned, they're coached by Craig Fanting. Going through the roster of the Chargers, first off, number 1, Nolan Bach. Number 4, Theo DeVries. Number 7, Andrew Rodriguez. Number 11, Lincoln Chapman. Number 22, Liam Bujak. Number 25, Nolan Fry. 29, Sawyer Soli Weiss. 33, Christian Gutierrez. 36, David Conley. 38, Charlie Fry. Number 45, Hiram Roth. 46, Archer Schwant. 47, Clay Lindemulder. Number 63, Noah Vagolatos. 75, Tanner Kuchar. 83, Carson McJunkin. 84, Colin Kieran. 86, Lucas Keith. And 87, Ty Lindemulder. Now moving on to the Tigers, who are coached by Derek Van Titchell. They had a 5-1 regular season record, a team that was maybe expected to be here a little bit more than what we kind of saw from, again, in the regular season from those Chargers. Looking at the Tigers lineup, number 1, Gunnar Van Titchell. Number 2, Noah Hernandez. Number 7, George Kuiminus. Number 10, Jeremy Stewart. Number 11, Logan Egwabike. Number 12, Callan Henley. 18, Elliot Federico. 25, Croy McGregor. 29, Nathan Dornseef. 31, Nash Lochner. 33, Nicholas Gallus. 38, Liam Gajewski. 40, Adam Foley. Number 47, Alexander Farley. 53, Ryland Doherty. Number 58, Kingston Greeny. 74, Bo Ruby. 76, Joshua Cabrales Ramirez. 84, Hunter Faust. And 87, Colton Fritz. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about underway. The clock is hit 0 officially. It's a great day for football nonetheless. Again, my name is Mike Dewan here at the Region Sports Network. We are just about underway, but hey, it's a great day for football, a great weather day to say the least. Again, the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Saturday afternoon forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. This forecast so far, let me pull up the weather. Our producer here, Zach Miller, he's got it for me now. 78 degrees, a little bit balmy here. It is October, believe it or not. football weather. We're still kind of waiting for it. Again, middle of the day, but nonetheless, 100% chance of football today. Again, the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Saturday afternoon forecast, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. We got kickoff just right after this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to step aside here on the Region Sports Network, the only game of town. Never mind. We're keeping it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting right to it. The Chargers looks to – no, it will be the Tigers will have the ball. No, excuse me. The Chargers will have the ball first, ladies and gentlemen. They're hoping to get this party started. 10-minute quarters here. The ball starts at the 50-yard line. No kickoffs at the Little Division. 1st and 10 now for the Chargers. Looks to be a mishandled snap. Emotions are riding high. Of course, this is the Super Bowl. So again, first play, always the biggest one here. Just underway now, 3:02 local time. First of 3 games here on the Region Sports Network. Again, Mike DeWan here, Zach Miller beside me. Zach Sinelli's the man behind the lens. You'll hear Doug Nelson in between the first and third games here tonight.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Going to be a handoff to the right side, trying to make a couple guys miss. Going to get to that outside, try and juke back in the middle of the field, but nothing going there. That looked to be number 87 on the carry, Ty Lindemolder. But now a 3rd and 8. There won't be any kickoffs in this game, but we got to give a shout out to Quintel Incorporated, usually our sponsor for all football things related to that. We could call it a Quintel kickoff. Again, kickoffs we'll see later, and all kickoffs again presented by Quintel Incorporated, specializing in the reconditioning, repairing, and remanufacturing of heat exchangers. Now just under 9 to go. A quick 3rd and I'd say about 9 now for this Charger offense.
Oh.
The 3 receivers kind of to the far side of the field. Empty backfield. Looks to be kind of a screen pass there, and that ball just falls short. Ball might have been tipped.
Yeah, no.
Pass falls incomplete. Again, just over 8 minutes to go now. So I believe they could, again, a little bit new rules in this lower age levels. I believe they could choose to kind of punt it away. No rush at this level.
You racing at night?
And so the ball gets away. That's going to be Tiger football. Again, a 4th and 8 play to start it off. A pretty not too much going on that first offensive drive, and the Tigers will now take over. So again, not sure. I know, again, reading the rule book a little bit, I know, again, the Little Division, they're not really allowed to rush on punts, and I'm not sure if that was a punting attempt there, a 4th and 8, but nonetheless, now the Tigers will take over. Turnover on down, start this game.
What, Dolphins?
Their first drive of the game. The Littles Division, 6 to 8 years old. That age cutoff is July 1st.
Let's go, Nate!
First and 10 now for the Tigers. Going to be a reverse to start it off. Number 29, the ball carrier, bouncing outside, trying to make a couple guys miss, but Chargers do a great job getting him behind the line of scrimmage. I think that was, 29, Nathan Dornsif on the reverse. The Chargers, again, asking around a little bit. This was a team that was bottom of the leaderboard in terms of regular season standings. They're playing their best football at the right time. Kudos to what again, how those kids have grown over the course of the season, and more specifically the playoffs when it's do or die at this point. 2nd and 11 now for the Tigers, just under 7 to go here in game 1 of 3 from the Crown Point Sports Complex here, the Hub City they call it. Gets the snap, another kind of reverse, double reverse here, a little bit of trickeration in the Super Bowl. But the Chargers snuffed that one out, and a great tackle there. Looks to be, I think that was Dornsif again, Nathan Dornsif on the carry. I'm trying, number 10 I got for the Chargers, not on my roster. Got to get a name for him. I believe he's their quarterback so far as well. Might have had a jersey switch, but not on the roster that was sent to me nonetheless. Number 10 in blue. Have a day so far. We got some awards to hand out at the end of these games. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but he might be a leading candidate nonetheless. And just like that now, another stalled offensive drive so far. A 3rd and about 14. Shotgun snap, going to be a direct snap. Not much going there for the Tigers. It's been a defensive slugfest so far. Gunnar Van Titchelt on the direct snap there. The Chargers defense has done such a great job so far. These kids certainly have a bright future. Now, we have a program here I'm going to kind of plug a little bit later, an old program that we made for this organization, and there are quite some alumni that we're hearing on Friday nights currently and even doing some things at the next level. We know about Papa Warner, but Crown Point, again, Junior Bulldogs, it's all kind of inner city. These, again, a lot of Crown Point kids, but also kids branching out playing elsewhere. Another double reverse here on 4th and 11, trying to make something, pick up a first down or get some yards, but the Chargers defense stands tall. Another turnover on downs, get their offense back on the field. Dornsif looked to be the guy again on the carry. Called his number a couple times on that first drive. The Charger defense, again, as they've been doing all year, just getting better and better. Two drives, one for each team, 2 4 and outs. And we're hearing the Tiger faithful with our crowd mic sticking right out the window. We're on the home side here. And the Tiger faithful is well represented. Both sides are well represented. Now 1st and 10, looking to pass here. Going to roll out to the right side, trying to make a man miss. May have some open field if he gets to the corner. He will, makes a man miss, trying to get the first down. Bounces back inside. He'll be close. Either a 2nd and short, and I think they're going to stop the clock there. That should be enough for, oh no, I hope he's okay. Oh, and he's holding his left leg. I'm hoping he's just okay. A great run nonetheless. Has been an absolute valuable part so far for the Chargers. We'll step aside real quick on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
And good to see him back on his feet. Welcome back here on the Region Sports Network. Mike Dewan here. Early stages of this Crown Point Junior Bulldogs 2024 Little Division Super Bowl. Had the Charger quarterback kind of shaken up. Again, able to get up, walk a little bit on his own power. Now getting carried off the field. Hoping he's okay. He's playing a little bit on defense as well. But injuries of any sort, especially not easy at this age. But a warrior nonetheless. But a great run from him on that last play to pick up a first down for the Chargers. The first down of this game so far. Now just over 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Chargers got the ball first. A 4-and-out. Tigers got the ball. 4-and-out for them as well. And now a new quarterback in the game for the Chargers. We'll see how this team's depth looks. Snap, they're going to call his number right away. Rolling to the right side, gets a couple yards there. Good job. That was number 25, Nolan Fry. Now the new man under center, I believe, for the Chargers. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 now for the boys in blue. 2nd and 8. Just over 3 to go now. Of course, everybody in tight. It's a run-heavy, at least at this age. Run-heavy game we're expecting. Handoff now to 84. Ball's on the ground. He might have got back to it. I believe that the Charger with the carry. No, it's going to be Tiger football. A turnover there forced by the Tiger defense. Walking out of that with the football is number 53. That's Rylan Doherty with the fumble recovery in the backfield. Number 84. Colin Kieran's of the Chargers. Again, maybe miscommunication. Again, working in some new guys under center, obviously after that injury. And the Tigers now take over. Who is going to strike first right now? Tigers get the ball back, a little bit of momentum. Again, it's the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.
Oh, thank you.
Again, 10 minutes in each quarter, now 2:30 to go, of course. You see the coaches on the field for both sides. Handoff here, number 40 for the Tigers. A good gain to start their drive. Best play they have seen offensively yet. That Charger defense did a pretty solid job on that first drive against the Tigers. Number 40, as I mentioned, Adam Foley was the ball carrier. Hey, we got some guys to shout out. Squeegee's Pizza for piping hot pizza delivered right to your door. Call Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith. Located at 106 South Broad Street in Griffith. Give them a call at 219-924-6000. Pick for delivery. It's Squeegee's Pizza of Griffith, the best on Broad. Under 2 to go now in the first frame. Again, 4 10-minute quarters, and we've seen overtime before. I think the Chargers are well familiar with overtime from what I've heard on their magical playoff run, hoping to make it one final chapter. Reverse handoff now, number 1 on the carry, a flag on the field. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets enough for the first down, but we'll have to see what the flag is. And that looks early indication that's going to be holding on the Tigers. Gunnar Van Tichel on the carry. Did a nice job bouncing outside. But the hold will negate all of that and some. Just capped off another fantastic Friday in the area in region football. Had some good games, had some, again, whatever you see kind of on a typical Friday night. Games all over the place. Some high-scoring games we saw a lot last night. Some shocks, and I don't know, always a fun night. Now 8 weeks in the books, and for those watching that are interested at the high school level, Selection Sunday come tomorrow. I'm sure many people in Crown Point are very interested, of course. Penn now entering their sectional for the first time, and I don't know how long. Of course, they were a regional opponent last year. That game was an absolute master class. But now a second and long here for the Tigers. Similar play, Van Tichel with the carry, and this time not going just about anywhere. I believe that was number 84 of the Chargers on the tackle. It was Colin Kieran's name we've called before already. Backs him up even more now. Looks to be about a 3rd and 16. 3rd and 17, we'll call it. Under a minute to go. Might be one more play here before the second frame begins. Again, Mike Dewan here with the call. Zach Miller, Zach Sinelli, and we're actually going to take this to the second quarter. Still 0-0. It's been a defensive slugfest, to say the absolute least. We'll be back with the second quarter of the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Little Division Super Bowl on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Can't wait for summer, but dreading the heat because your old AC let you down? Don't sweat it out this summer. Call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. The professionals there can fix you up. Install a central air unit that'll last for years. Your family deserves to stay comfortable. And with a 24/7 emergency service, comfort is just a phone call away. Give them a call at 219-923-4441 or check them out on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back here, everybody. Mike Dewan here with the Region Sports Network. Again, live coverage of the 2024 all three of the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Super Bowl games here on Saturday afternoon. A great environment nonetheless. You'll hear from our crowd. Mike, again, we're on the Tigers side, and they packed the house. Both sides packed the house here. Tigers versus Chargers, as you see on the scoreboards. We got 2 more games for you after the conclusion of this one. Again, the games for the rest of the day, starting around approximately 4:30, the Panthers will take on the Knights in the Middle Division game, and the Big Division game, the Panthers and the Chargers. And looks like the Tigers are going to use their first timeout. A little bit of miscommunication with the personnel. And again, going to talk some things over. That was the first timeout called of the game so far. First of 3. So now, just like that, still a 3rd and 17. What we kind of ended with in that first frame. The Chargers' defense has been quite stifling. Tigers did force a turnover from the Charger offense, but the Tigers now looking to do something. They're going to throw it here, potentially on 3rd down, rolling out right, can't find a man, going to roll out, make a couple guys miss, try and get back to the line to gain, but still a ways to go on the carry. I believe that was number 12, Callan Henley of the Tigers, but now about a 4th and 10. Decision time here.
So I went to Lowe's, not Lowe's, Home Depot. I went to the garden section, then I just painted it.
The Tigers are shifting a little bit of personnel.
I went to Michael's this morning and cut it out. Yeah, I know. I was sweating bullets while I was doing it.
And again, this late into the season, we're hoping kind of things. Of course, there's still always some learning curves, especially at this age. Again, it might be difficult to stay locked in, but again, this is kind of the point of the season, last game of the year, where the coaches, there's not much slack to hand out to the kids, and they're going to burn another timeout. They're second in 2 plays. They're second in this early stages of the quarter. And again, still working on some personnel issues. I'm ready to see an electrifying play today, and don't forget the IBEW Local 697 electrifying plays. We bring this read up at the high school level, but hey, we could see one today, and they could make the cut come next week's edition. But don't forget to check out, again, our social media platforms, regionsports.com, Facebook/Region Sports Nation, or on Instagram. Electrifying plays presented by IBEW Local 697, the electrical professionals. We know this entire organization has some talented kids. Again, I'll be sure to read some alumni, some names you hear on Friday nights and beyond, even at the next level. There's been a couple good Charger teams. I'm looking at this 2017 official program that our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, hands it over to me. There's a great middle Charger team from that year. A couple names I know right off the get-go. But that's not important right now. What is important now, a 4th and 9 for this Tiger team after burning a couple timeouts. Hoping to at least get out of their kind of own territory. A direct snap, trying to make something out of nothing. Going to get to the corner. He might have enough, and he will have enough for the first down and more. A 4th and 10, making something out of nothing. 1st and 10 now in plus territory for the Tigers. Number 29, Nathan Dornseth, a name we called all day. So far, direct snap going to the left side. When you get to that corner, I mean, that's where you want to go with this age group. You get to that outside and make it a track race. He did just that. 1st and 10 now, biggest play of the day so far for either side. And a tough pill to swallow for that Charger defense, who's been playing very, very well all day. But again, bend but do not break. They still got a ways to go. But a 1st and 10 of 4 seasons. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Reverse again. That's going to be Van Titchelt on the handoff. Had seen a lot of success kind of with that counter play. Gain of about 6 on 1st and 10.
Sure.
But this 2017 middle Chargers, a few names I know, Andrean quarterback right now, Brady Ellis, Dom Fanton, who I believe, I want to say he's related, of course, to Craig Fanton, the head coach now. Most likely son, but who knows? Again, I didn't do my due diligence in doing further research, but one could only imagine. Larry Ellison, the fantastic Crown Point senior running back right now, doing some big things. Trevor Gibbs as well. He's got quite the bright future ahead of him. He's making a name for himself right now, and those are just a few names. I don't know what the season results of that team was, but I'd imagine pretty good. Another counter again, this time to the right side. Number 40 on the carry. Going to be just short of the line to gain. Number 40, Adam Foley. So a good drive so far from the Tigers, all set up by that 4th and 10 direct snap to number 29, Nathan Dornseth. Get them in plus territory and a real chance to take the lead here in this Super Bowl. Looks to be a QB sneak here. Going to roll out to the right side. Bounced around. I don't know. That's going to be – he should have enough for the first down. Yes, they're going to stop the clock. A 4 Seasons first down, as we mentioned, presented by 4 Seasons Mechanical in Maryville. Seen a couple of those so far. They're your Northwest Indiana heating air conditioning specialists, and the Tigers now are in business. Callan Henley on the QB keeper. Couldn't find anything to his left side. Bounced out to the right. Tigers are in business. Got the ball at about the 20-yard line, so they are threatening in the red zone. Hand off here, not much going there. Chargers defense trying to get back to how things were looking kind of in that first quarter. Looked to be number 40 once again there for the Tigers. That was Foley. A gain of about 1. Correction too, but again, seeing the growth, just how well this organization is put together and the numbers of these kids. I can explain more about it throughout the course of the day, but having a team as well that plays on Friday nights in that same city, serving as role models for these kids. As a 2nd and 8 now handed off there, number 1 Van Titchell. Not much going there, gain of about 3 or 4, but you have those role models playing on Friday night. It goes, hey, I want to do that in a few years, and I know I've seen on social media that I recognize some last names, and again, of course, the pipeline basically. We're looking at the program. We see these kids that are, again, they start here, and then they work their way up to the Friday nights. And we have an injured Charger. As coach helps him up there, looks to maybe got the wind knocked out of him. Good to see him walk up under his own power. But again, to have that pipeline, again, you see a lot of guys kind of start here, of course. Crown Point, obviously, it's in your backyard, and then work their way up to the Friday night lights. And obviously what they're doing now, serving as role models, and probably a big reason why these kids are out here, of course, for the enjoyment of the game, but also to get to that level. It's truly good to see. And again, it's a testament to why Crown Point at the varsity level has grown to where they have become. Now a 3rd and 5, ball at about the 15-yard line of the Chargers. The best drive of the day for either side. Just over 5 minutes to go here in this first half. And now the referee will blow this official's timeout. Did not see a flag on the play. 5 minutes even to go. From our vantage point, okay, we're going to run the clock. Might just been something with the checking out the linemen. All right, I think we are good to go. Okay, so the 3rd and 5 now for the Tigers. Big play here. Direct snap once again, number 29 rolling to the right side. Cuts back inside, cuts back outside, makes a couple guys miss. What a play, touchdown Tigers. And that is how you get things started for the Tigers. This was his drive, number 29, Nathan Dornsiff with the keeper to the right side. A nifty pair of moves, doing a great job to, of course, stay in bounds, elude some tacklers, and put the Tigers on the board first. Now 6-0 in favor of the guys in orange. Again, that whole drive was kind of set up. It was a 4th and 10, about on their own 40, 35-yard line. Direct snap to him, rolled out to the left side, got to around the 30-yard line on the opposite side. Then obviously that electrifying play there. I mentioned the electrifying plays. That could be one we could see next week.
That did.
So now again, you could, similar to, again, the upper stage of football, you could kick the extra point, but I think looks the early indication they're going to go for 2 here.
Oh, it was the game that we lost.
Another double reverse here. This time the ball gets away. He's going to have to make a play again. Number 29 running back, and he can't get anything going there. Charger sniffed that up, but a flag comes in relatively late. Indication could be a face mask or a horse collar, and it may give the Tigers a second chance at it. So now a second crack at the 2-point conversion after that personal foul there from the Chargers. Snap here this time. Might be a broken play. Quarterback's going to keep it himself, but the Chargers once again stand tall. Keep the score only at 6-0. So a great drive nonetheless, set up once again, and a touchdown plunge. A couple zigs, a couple zags, and again, number 29, Nathan Dornsif, doing all he can, doing a great job so far. So again, no kickoffs here at this level. But if there was, it'd be a Quintel kickoff. Something like Quintel Incorporated. Our friends up there. Now, the Chargers will take over. Trying to answer back. So as the Chargers get ready, we got to give a shout out to Lango's Pizza. Been a favorite since 1979, serving Northwest Indiana from 3 locations: Highland, Cherryville, Crown Point. Enjoy pizza, sandwiches, and more. Dine in or carry out. Order online. LangosPizza.com. Lango's Pizza, official pizza of the Region Sports Network. First and 10 now. Chargers looking to take over, starting at the 50, trying to answer back. Going to throw it on first and 10, and that ball might be picked off. I think it is. Oh, the ball is incomplete. A good crack at throwing on first and 10. There with the pass breakup for the Tigers, Noah Hernandez. The referee signaled incomplete. Looked from our vantage point to be an interception, but ball must have squeaked out.
Oh.
Second and 10 now for the Chargers. 25, the direct keeper. Scramble to the right side for a gain of about 4. Again, number 25 now in the game under center, Nolan Fry, who was not the starter, but has done a valiant job in relief. Ball at about the Tigers', I'd say 46-yard line here. Chargers haven't gotten much going so far in offense, and we look to have a false start there. Try to run a hard count. Not easy to do at any level, and an error that pushes the Chargers back a bit. As the Chargers huddle up, we'll talk about 3 awards we got to hand out for all these games today at the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Super Bowls. But first off, we got the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Again, the conclusion of tonight's game. One in the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 o'clock in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. The Superhero, it's, again, it describes it, making superhero plays, putting points on the board, whatever that may be. Award to look out after today's game, I should say, and we'll talk about 2 more as we move forward. But another flag on the play and another false start, and what was about a 3rd and 6 now for the Chargers adds 10 more yards to that. Not easy to do. Another award we got to hand out after this: Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Again, it does all the dirty work. We talked about the superhero. Yeah, they make the superhero plays. But the blue-collar player of the game, the unsung hero. And it's just as important, maybe even more important, from that superhero award. Again, earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. And finally, the play of the game, presented by the Region Sports Network. If you are a trade union hoping to get your name attached to this award, feel free to call our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, at 219-588-1984. The play of the game, the superhero of the game, and, of course, the blue-collar player of the game. Now a 3rd and 16, just over 2 minutes to go. Again, this drive was a 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. 2 penalties has since backlogged that. Going to throw for the second time. Noah trying to make, just under the outstretched arms, I should say. There almost looked to be kind of a throwback there. Had 3 guys out in the route pattern. I want to say the intended receiver, I think it was Colin Cairns. Ball just a bit underthrown, kind of went off his cleat. Luckily the ball hit the ground and didn't go into harm's way. Stops the clock now though, 1:50 left. And we've seen the Tigers pick this up. Looks like now snap gets away. And again, with the snap at his feet, they're going to start. That's going to be a turnover on downs there. A runner took a knee. Didn't mean to, of course. A little bit of an errant snap. And now the Tigers will take over. 1:47 to go. I think only one timeout, which is something to note. But now in plus territory at the 42-yard line. They could be in business to blow this game open. I'll tell you what, there's quite the list of Tigers alumni that we could definitely talk about from that 2017 program we're working with here. But right now we got a big drive. Clock is running. Now 1:40 to go. Again, 6-0 in favor of the Tigers. Hoping to add to that lead going into the second half. That's Van Titchell on the carry. A good gain there. Has been carrying the ball pretty well. I believe this would be his brother. Again, of course, I want to say that's his pops as the coach out there. Again, the league president as well, Griffin Van Titchell, who's doing big things for the Bulldogs right now. And, of course, in the wrestling room as well, outside of the gridiron, he's doing great things. He was a Tiger alum. Dylan Bowen's a name to look out for, as well as Drake Bowen. Of course, Drake Bowen, Andrean Starr, and doing great things at Notre Dame. Dylan Bowen doing great things, of course, at Hanover as well. So those are 2 guys, of course. Great alumni for the Tiger. Johnny Sorensen, a Hobart quarterback, who also played a little bit of Lake Central. Now I think he's at Bowling Green. Samir Del Rio, he's a fantastic receiver over there at Boone Grove. Jackson Lawson, I believe that's the Griffith running back. Mark Rowland, the Boone Grove quarterback. And a couple other Crown Point Bulldogs, some names that I recognize that, again, everybody's doing great things over there. So, and obviously, again, with this league, of course, based in Crown Point, we see a lot of future Bulldogs. And we're probably in the presence of a decent amount here tonight. So after what was the Tigers' 3rd timeout of the contest, they're hoping to make some noise. All right, a reverse handoff here. That's going to be Van Titchell once again, who had the first down carry. Gain of about 2 or 3. Clock is still ticking for the Tigers. Now just about a minute to go. Ball is on the 34-yard line. Clock at this point is not your friend, but you might just put a bow on it and take it to the second half. Third and short, just over 40 to go. Again, the double handoff we've seen a few times. This time the Chargers snuffed that out. A great play there. I believe that was number 86 in blue. Snuffed that out right away. Lucas Keith tackled the ball carrier there. Now about 20 seconds left. They're going to hurry up to the line now. 4th and 9. Could just about be the final play of this half. We'll see. They're going to snap it. 10 seconds to go. Rolling to the right side. Trying to throw a stiff arm, but Chargers, they bring him down once again. Number 84 there, Colin Cairns, a name we've called a lot in this first half. But a turnover on downs. Chargers will take over. Only 6 seconds to work with. So I'd imagine I wouldn't get too aspirational. It looks like Chargers will take a timeout here. Again, thank you all for joining us. Mike Dewan here with Zach Miller, the producer. Zach Sinelli's the man behind the lens for this game. We got 2 more games for you as well for all the coverage of this 2024 Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Super Bowl Saturday, as they say. Again, the middle, and the big divisions all on the Region Sports Network. Again, later today we'll get the Panthers versus the Knights, and then the Panthers again versus the Chargers at the middle and big divisions respectively. 6 seconds to go. They burned a timeout. You might be reaching deep in your bag of tricks here. It is the Super Bowl. You cannot take it home with you. A roll out, right, complete a pass. We do have some trickeration here. A double pass, trying to make something out of nothing, but the Tigers snuffed that out. Love the valiant effort there from the Chargers. But now the halftime score reads Tigers 6, Chargers nothing. We'll step aside here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Tech Checking Plus from Tech Credit Union offers everything you'd expect from a checking account. Plus, you'll earn one of their best dividend rates for maintaining a higher account balance. Currently, 4.85% annual percentage yield. No need to choose between easy access to funds or earning a better dividend. Tech Checking Plus gives you both. Visit techcu.org, contact any branch, or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
For over 100 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony. From a simple to elaborate, to traditional or unique, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. And for your other loved ones, Burns Funeral now has a pet cemetery and crematory. Visit burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 219-942-1117.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The
thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship, the best hands in the business.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of Notre Dame Athletics, wants to reward you for everyday banking. CU1's high-yield checking offers the opportunity to earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No monthly fees and no minimum or opening balance required. Plus, you'll be able to bank anytime and anywhere with 24/7 digital and mobile banking. Start making more of your money with Credit Union One. Open an account at cu1.com/high-yield checking.
We love home internet from T-Mobile. Oh, now Mesh boosts Wi-Fi all over your home. Taking a class in your attic, that dead spot is gone. Stream ballet in your man cave, learn to paint on your lawn.
It's glorious.
And now on the road, you can take T-Mobile Wi-Fi with you. Hey, stay connected and watch what you'll do.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Can't wait for summer, but dreading the heat because your old AC let you down? Don't sweat it out this summer. Call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. The professionals there can fix you up. Install a central air unit that'll last for years. Your family deserves to stay comfortable. And with a 24/7 emergency service, comfort is just a phone call away. Give them a call at 219-923-4441 or check them out on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to Game Day in the Region on the Region Sports Network. Again, live coverage of the 2024 Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Super Bowls going throughout the day here at the Crown Point Sports complex, a fantastic sports complex. We got the Sparta Dome behind us. We got Legacy Fields over here. Got it. We're looking over at the B field, and we see the teams for next game practicing a little bit as well. But right now the focus is on this game. The Tigers struck first. It took a little bit for both sides to get things going, but the Tigers with the drive led by Nathan Dornsief. First, they all kind of started off with the 4th and 10. They were kind of backed up in their own territory at about the 40, 35-yard line. Direct snap to him, a name we've called just about all day. Rolled to his left side, made a couple guys miss, picked up a big first down, then eventually scored on another fantastic play, making his presence known so far. The Chargers hoping to get on the board. Suffered an injury at the quarterback position and seen a little bit of rotation up there. Chargers looking to find their first good drive of the game. Haven't really got much going offensively. Their defense has kept them in it, but offense hoping to, obviously they're going to have to score some points now. Again, it is do or die here. It is the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. And right now the Tigers are out in front. If the lead holds, it'll be a fun night for the Tigers. The little Tigers, as we should say. Again, 6 to 8 years old in this division. And again, we got 2 more games after this, the middle division and the big division. Doug Nelson will be on the call for the middle game, and I will be back here for the big game to cap us all off tonight. But now second half action underway. Let's have some fun. Tigers up 6-0, as we mentioned. Tigers now will start with the football. 10 minutes. Again, quarters are 10 minutes at this level. And the clock kind of starts again when even they're in the huddle. So the second half has begun. And the Tigers now hoping to add to their lead. And again, with how quick the games go at this level, a second score could just about almost do it. And it's, again, obviously, it's what Coach wants here. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Looks to be a QB keeper. Gain of about 2. The Chargers defense has definitely shown some flashes in what has been quite the stretch here for the Chargers. Again, this was the team again doing the prep. I was looking, and I'm like 1-5 in the 1-5 in the regular season. I look at that and I see, is this website updated? And then I see, okay, yep, they're playing in this game. This is the Charger team, and they've caught fire at the right time. And again, obviously, they're just getting better and better week by week, and they played their way into a Super Bowl appearance, which is not a lot of what teams could say here. Again, a league of 6 teams. Kudos to the Chargers. But now a 2nd and 8. A counter play, but snuffed out there from the Chargers, who has just been fantastic defensively. Apologies here for the little bit of technical difficulties. We should be good here now. But a great play nonetheless from the Chargers. Moved the Tigers back a little bit, and this Chargers defense has spent a lot of time behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that was on the counter tackle there. Colin Cairns again making his presence known. I think we called his name offensively as well. 3rd and 9 now for the Tigers. Going to be the reverse once again. A play that's had some success, but a risky play nonetheless. A speedy guy out there, number 29, a name we've called a lot. Trying to make a couple guys miss. Oh, great tackle there from the Charger. When you get to that outside the numbers, that is where you want to be. Again, number 29 for the Tigers, Nathan Dornsief with the carry on the double reverse, but the Chargers in a play that could have gone for 6, that just keep it to a minimal gain. Again, although they have not picked up a first down yet, the time ticks. Just over 7 minutes to go now. Tigers still 6-0 lead. They have the ball here, 4th and about 7. Some would say this is 4 seasons, 4-down territory, as a lot of it has been here in this game. 4 seasons, 4-down territory. Again, Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville. Visit them on the web, fourseasonsmechanical.com. Snap is away. Going to be a sweep handoff here. Number 40 looks to be the guy, the ball carrier. Gonna bring him down. Not going to be nearly enough for the first down. Chargers will take over on downs. 40 with the carry for the Tigers. Adam Foley, first guy there on the hit. Colin Cairns once again. I believe that was a couple other Chargers over there to kind of finish the job. Cairns has been fantastic, specifically on those kind of jet sweeps and those reverses. He's been the guy that you got to try and outrun, and he's been that guy. Superhero, if you will. Again, 3 awards we're going to hand out. If you missed it earlier, I'll be sure to bring them back up before the conclusion of this one. But a big 4 and out there for that Tiger offense. And Chargers, you got to just give yourself a chance. Charger offense now back in business. Ball at their own 48-yard line after that 4 and out from the Tigers. Going to be a QB keeper to the right side, trying to get a little bit of a push. Might have got back to the line again, but nothing going there for Nolan Fry. Again, Mike Dewan here, Zach Miller, Zach Sinelli, fantastic crew on site today. For a week that has been filled with football, a season that has been filled with football. It's always a fun time here in the region, especially with Region Sports Network covering football at any level. We're happy to be out here, as always. Over 5 minutes to go. Chargers looking for their chunk play. We've seen a couple from the Tigers. Not too many big plays, though, from the guys in blue. Snap there to Fry. 82, the ball carrier rolling to the right side. Going to get to that corner. Going to get past the line of scrimmage and more. There's that chunk play they needed. A first down there for the Chargers. Arguably, I'd say their biggest play of the day. I think it has to be. And again, a sweep to the outside. Looks to be number 87, the ball carrier. That is Ty Lindemolder. And a Four Seasons first down for the Chargers. A long time since we've said that. Not much going for them in the first half offensively, but a big play to start this second frame. Plenty of action still going on in the air, although, again, we got football at this level. I know soccer sectionals are in full swing right now. A lot of great teams still in at the high school level, and kind of getting to those crucial time period of the fall sports season. Before you know it, it'll be winter, believe it or not. Receivers out to the left, trying to look to be a quick pass. Luckily able to get to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yarder. Made something out of nothing. Had nobody with him in the backfield. Was Fry there, the ball carrier. So now 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Not much going on the first drive. On the first play, I should say. Here we go, empty set. Good completion there. Gonna lateral pass, if you will. Makes a couple guys miss. A strong run there. Again, throw it out wide. Extension of the run game, if you will. Not an easy play to do at this level, which is truly impressive, especially with the quarterback that is probably deemed the backup. I believe that was Liam Bujak on the reception. And again, made a couple guys miss. Pretty strong run there. Gain him about 4. Sets up a 3rd and manageable. Obviously, being down 6. Time is not your friend. I'd like to say this is 4-down territory. Again, looking at that far field, I think that's the Knights over there practicing, and I saw the Panthers here as well. Again, we got the Middle Division game shortly after this one. Doug Nelson officially in the house. He'll be on the call for that one. But a 3rd and 6 now, a handoff here, going to the left side and snuffed out there from that Tiger defense. A great work there. Number 29 on the first hit. You guessed it, Nathan Dornsif. Well, he's just been all over the place. And an interesting thing I did not notice about Dornsif, he's, I think, the only player out there wearing kind of the guardian cap like that you kind of see a little bit more in the NFL nowadays. And I'm kind of all for it. Again, a former football player myself, definitely interesting that approach. And, of course, obviously, again, head injuries, and that's a big part of the game. And I think that's going to take the league by storm in a few years. And it could trickle down, of course, to the collegiate level. And, again, levels we'll see on Friday nights and even Saturday afternoons as we're seeing so far. Interesting. Kind of new thing to the sport. But now a 4th and 10. Going to throw it here, try to pick it up, and not an incomplete pass there. Turnover on downs for the Chargers. Again, valiant effort there by the quarterback there, Fry, in the backfield. Trying to complete it. Might have been short of the line to gain anyway. Tigers now take over. 2.5 minutes to go in this 3rd frame. Tigers defense, I mean, both defenses have stood tall, but this Tiger defense especially forced a turnover earlier, forced, again, obviously plenty of turnover on downs, but some crucial ones, a matter of fact. Again, they've shown they could bend but not break. And again, got to give kudos to the coaching staff over there as well as head coach Derek Van Titchell. Looks like we got an equipment malfunction there on the Charger side. Shout out to the coaches out there too. That's, of course, they're going to coach you up, but also if something goes wrong equipment-wise, they'll be there for you as well. Now clock is running. We're ready to get to it. 1st and 10 now. The Tigers will take over. Now in the shotgun. Snap is good. Direct snap. Make sure to hold on to that football, and he does. Plows his way for a few yards there. Good run there. Number 1, Gunnar Van Titchell. The direct snap there.
Yeah, but it was just like Clemson had this purple in it. Yeah, I thought it was just black and white. I mean, orange and white.
Now a 2nd and, yeah, we'll say 7. Under 2 minutes to go.
Right.
In this 3rd quarter. Shotgun again. Believe that is Van Titchell. It is. This time the Chargers take care of business there. Doing a good job getting to the backfield. Bringing them down for a loss of, I'd say, 2. Number 86, Lucas Keith, in the backfield there for that stop. So now just under a minute. We could arguably say this could be the final play of this 3rd quarter, pending any timeouts or incompletions. Counter handoff here, and the Charger defense has kept themselves in it. Again, points might be a commodity at this level, but the Chargers defense, for the most part, has done their job and is now forced, again, in a 4th and about 7. Tigers will take this to the 4th quarter. We will take this to the 4th quarter as well. We got 10 more minutes to play at this little division Super Bowl game. We'll step aside here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Tech Checking Plus from Tech Credit Union offers everything you'd expect from a checking account. Plus, you'll earn one of their best dividend rates for maintaining a higher account balance. Currently, 4.85% annual percentage yield. No need to choose between easy access to funds or earning a better dividend. Tech Checking Plus gives you both. Visit techcu.org. Contact any branch or call 800-276-8324 to learn more. Tech Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. Rates may change without notice. Put your fours up, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fourth quarter of the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Little Division Super Bowl. Tigers lead 6-0. They have the football, but now a 4th and 6 in their own territory. If the Chargers defense could get off the field, give their offense arguably one of the final opportunities they could have in this game to even or even take the lead in this obviously crucial game, the final game of the season for all three divisions of the Crown Point Junior Bulldogs. Clock is now running now. To my knowledge, I believe both teams still have their timeouts. All three timeouts, we should say. From our vantage point, we're starting to hear the noisemakers coming from the Chargers faithful over there, but a big 4th and 6. Direct snap there to Van Titchell, and the Chargers defense does their job. Gets Van Titchell for a loss, we could even say. And this is where you need to strike. Now you start on the Tigers 40, down 6-0, 9:20 to go. Got to make something happen if you're the guys in blue. Again, we got 3 awards to hand out. I mentioned the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. I mean, it describes it, the superhero, possibly the MVP, the guy making all the highlight plays, but we also have the Boilermakers local 374 blue-collar player of the game. Maybe not the marquee name you will see on the stat sheet, but a guy that we know is deserving, doing the blue-collar work, and, of course, the play of the game presented by the Region Sports Network. Again, if you are a proud trade union hoping to get your name attached to that great award, feel free to call Chris Ramirez, 219-588-1984. Fourth quarter here, we hear the crowd is getting antsy as we are up here in the booth. Under 9 to go, Chargers take over at the Tigers 40. And a fake handoff there, rolling to the right side. Fry is the ball carrier. He's going to pick it up for the first down. Early indication, thought we might have saw some early movement in the backfield. But a good fake handoff, QB bootleg from Fry, who has stepped up big time in relief. Again, was not the starter going into this game, at least I believe at the quarterback position. But has sure played like it. And again, this was a team that was 1-5 in the regular season. To our knowledge, again, I think the only 6 seed, at least in this division, to make its way all the way to the Super Bowl, 6 seed out of 6 seeds. So they were coming in. They could have been seen as a potential easy win, but not so fast. The Chargers have played their way all the way to the Super Bowl, and now a 4 seasons first down. Ball on the Tigers' 26-yard line, 6-0, hoping to knot this game up on this drive. Fry back to pass. He's actually going to go through his receiver. He's going to roll out right, try to make something out of nothing, but the Tigers take care of business there. Took kind of a big hit there. Good to see everybody get up. To get just back to the line to gain. Now 7.5 to go, just like that. Time ticks pretty quick. Time is not your friend if you're the Chargers. It is getting loud up here, as you hear on our crowd mic. Again, we're on the side of the Tiger faithful. And it plays into effect on this. A false start here. And that will back the Chargers up 5 yards. And again, at this rate, at this age, of course, I think it's priority to try and stay level-headed. Crowds will get a little loud as we've heard throughout the broadcast, and emotions kind of ride high. This is quite the big game at this level. It is the Super Bowl, and it is, again, to just try and stay level, and it's something these coaches as well. It's a task they must face. And hey, kids, we're just playing a game. We're going to have some fun. We're going to try and win. But let's do what we do. Now 2nd and 15 for the Chargers. Handoff to the left side. Tigers do a great job. Gain of maybe 1, I'd say 2 or 3. But not much going there. Number 82, the ball carrier for the Chargers. Correction, I believe 87. I keep getting that mixed up. Ty Lindemolder. Oh, the ball carrier there. Now just like that, again, penalties are such a killer when there's not many chunk plays. Now it comes to a 3rd and 14, 6 minutes to go in this final frame of the Super Bowl. Hoping to at least cut this yards to gain in half to set up a 4th and manageable. But again, this Tiger crowd is making things difficult. Snap, coming back to throw. Not much going there once again. Number 12, Callan Henley, got into the backfield for the quarterback sack.
You want to hold it no more? All right.
Now a 4th and relatively long, we could say 4th and about 16, 4th and 17 for the Chargers. At this point, it might be tough to get the line to gain, but you have to try and pin the Tigers back a little bit. And more importantly, just get your defense on the field and maybe give yourselves one more chance as an offense. But who knows? We've seen some big plays at some big times. The Chargers would like one of those here. Fourth and 16, snaps away. Going to be a handoff. Ball's on the ground. It'll be a turnover on downs. Whoever's ball, it does not matter. The Tigers will take over. And a chance to potentially put this game on ice. Under 5 minutes to go, the Tigers defense stands strong. Thank you all once again for joining us on Facebook, on YouTube, or whatever. We'll take what we can get. Thank you all so much. It's been a great game so far. Again, 2 more games coming to you after this. Again, the middle and big divisions. So feel free to stick around. Again, there'll be separate streams, but we're going to have fun here nonetheless. Doug Nelson will be on the call for game number 2, and I'll be back for game 3. But a 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Clock is ticking. Right here again, of course you'd like a score, but more importantly, you want to milk that clock, give that potential Chargers game-winning drive less chance to work, less time to work, I should say. Van Titchell, the ball carrier, to the left side. Chargers doing a great job, gaining about 2 or 3. Again, you also have timeouts as well. Make sure. Can't take them home with you, especially at this given point. The Chargers will use their first timeout. We'll keep it right here. Again, obviously a timeout. You got to use it. You got to stop the clock any way you can. Because, again, at this point, defense, the time is certainly not your friend. Again, the Tigers looking to cap off what has been a pretty solid season for them, 5-1 in the regular season. Quite, again, two teams that quite different dynamics looking at them in the regular season, seeing their performance. Again, a reverse record for the Chargers, 1-5, and have played their way all the way as a 6 seed to this point. And the Tigers did beat the Chargers 20-0 back on September 7th. But right now, all that matters is this drive for the Tigers and this game. Now it looks like we got an official timeout. We're ready to run. Now the second and manageable. Reverse handoff, trying to make something out of nothing, trying to get to that outside, throws the stiff arm. The Chargers are all over that. A flag comes out. This is going to be interesting. The Chargers get him behind the line behind the line of scrimmage, I should say, well behind the line of scrimmage. But the stiff arm coming out too, that could potentially be a face mask for the Tigers. A bang-bang play nonetheless, and looks like the Tigers are already backing up. And you may wonder, will you decline it? It's definitely a decision. You bring up second and very long, or third and still pretty long. We've seen some chunk plays from the Tigers. But interested to see, again, if the call, of course. But early indication with the Tigers backing up. Looks to be a face mask on the offense, and it is. Penalty will be declined, so they'll bring up 3rd down and 15. And they'll also use that second timeout. So 3:42 to go here in the final frame. It has been quite the defensive slugfest. And a lot of great plays. Again, to highlight that last play as well. I'm trying to remember who was back there on the play. I was more focused on the potential penalty, but that was a party of Chargers in the backfield, again, snuffing out that double reverse that showing a little bit of promise for this Tigers side, but Chargers overall they've done a pretty good job against that kind of gadget play you'll see at this level. Chargers now 1 timeout in their back pocket. Now the 3rd and 15. Again, we've seen some chunk plays that ultimately has been the difference for this Tiger offense. This time they're just going to run a QB keeper up the middle. Gets a pretty good gain to set up. Again, of course, if they were not to convert this next, again, 4th and 10, that gives the Chargers offense, it's still got to work a little bit harder. But a big play here. 4th and 10. No timeouts left now for the Chargers. Many could say, if they get off the field here, their offense, that should just about be the last chance they could have to potentially knot this game up and maybe even take the lead. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 10, 3:34 to go. Tigers hoping to, of course, pick up the first down, but I'd say at least give the Chargers offense, make them work a little bit hard. And again, QB keeper, not a whole lot going. There might have been a muff snap. And the Chargers offense, again, arguably maybe one last chance to get a crack at it. Again, recovery does not matter here. It was 4th down. What does matter is a Charger is down. Hoping he's okay. He was holding his leg. But he's able to get up, walk a little gingerly. Still get up under his own power. But now 1st and 10 for the Charger offense. Saw some a chunk play last crack at it, but nothing to show for it. If there's a time, though, it's now. 3:23 and counting to go in this little division 2024 Crown Point Junior Bulldogs Super Bowl. What a start to the triple header. Again, 2 more games after this, but we got a good one brewing up here. Gonna be a backwards pass. That'll be technically a run, but the Tiger defense does a great job. Hey, still a valiant play by Nolan Fry. Not an easy pass at this level. If that pass gets away, that's a fumble. Got back to the line to gain nonetheless. Clock is still ticking. Again, Coach Fenton getting some guys lined up still. There's some crucial downs here. Oh, a handoff there and blown up there by Van Tichel. Could not get the ball carrier down, and quite the effort to make something out of nothing. And a quick huddle here from the Chargers. Trying to see who had the handoff there. Van Tichel, I know, got into the backfield. Had him wrapped up, but just escaped that tackle. Got a couple yards there. I'd say a 3rd and 7. Could have been a loss nonetheless. Now receivers out wide. Early indication, yes, it's going to be a backwards pass. Trying to make something. Here we go. Gets a couple yards there. Had some room to run there. Again, obviously a tough play for the blockers. Makes it a 4th and manageable, though. 1.5 and counting. But a 4th and 3 now. Last gasp for this Charger offense that, again, nothing to show for it yet. But ball on the 30-yard line. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Chargers must convert here to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive. Empty backfield. It's going to be a pass to the outside. Ball is caught. Going to flip it back. And the ball's on the ground. And the Tigers will bottle him up. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Tigers will take over. And with no timeouts left, that should do it. The early stages of celebration is kicking in right now for the Tiger faithful and the Tiger sideline. As the clock runs, they've just about put a bow on it here. Again, got to give a shout out to the Charger team that nonetheless 1-5 in the regular season, a 6th seed. You don't see that often, especially at this division level, to play their way all the way to what was, again, a 1-possession loss at the Super Bowl level. Kudos to them, Coach Fenton over there, but the Tigers take the knee, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Tigers will win the Super Bowl at the Little Division. The final score reads the Tigers beat the Chargers 6-0. Don't go away anytime soon. We're going to step aside here on the Region Sports Network. But again, we got awards to hand out, 3 awards to hand out. We'll be back here with the postgame on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Have you checked out Centier Bank's student checking account? This no-fee checking account is perfect for students and teens ages 14 to 24 and comes with all the features you need to succeed, such as a debit card, digital banking, and automatic deposit. Centier Bank can help you start establishing good spending habits today for your better tomorrow. For more information, visit Centier.com/student-checking or visit your local branch. If you are under the age of 18, your parent or guardian must also sign on the Centier student checking account. At the age of 25, your account will automatically convert to the Centier checking account. You must deposit $25 to open this account. This account is not eligible for overdraft advantage. Member FDIC.
The Tigers are the Little Division Super Bowl champs of the 2024 Crown Point Junior Bulldogs season, coached by Derek Van Titchell. Again, kudos to those guys. The Chargers as well, coached by Craig Fanton, who has, again, played all their way to this point. A tough regular season for them, and nonetheless, what was a great game. 6-0 is your final score. Again, we got 3 awards to hand out. Again, starting off with the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, presented by, again, Crowell Companies. Proud to recognize the superheroes on the football field. Swinging it over to the Tigers. Number 29, Nathan Dornsif, is the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. He was kind of that gadget guy, put him just about wherever they could. And again, he obviously had the big-time score that we're going to talk about a little bit later in this segment that ultimately was the difference, made a couple great plays. He was a guy that they put on those jet sweeps, those double reverses, and he showed some superhero traits tonight, so I'll give it to number 29 of the Tigers, Nathan Dornsif, the Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Moving on, the Boilermakers Local 374, Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Swinging it over to the runner-ups. Again, hanging your head high. All these kids should. But I got to give it to Colin Cairns, two-way player, but made his presence known defensively. Again, obviously, for the Tigers, they wanted to get the ball in 29's hands, but Colin Cairns had a couple tackles for losses and did a great job as well offensively. Again, a kid that should hang his head high as well as all of these Chargers. Again, blue-collar traits, to say the least. Got to give a shout-out to this Chargers roster for playing their way into this game, nonetheless competing in it, but I got to give it to Colin Cairns, number 84 of the Chargers. Again, for the Boilermakers Local 374, blue-collar player of the game. And the play of the game, I hinted at it, number 29 of the Tigers, Nathan Dornsif, who had a big play earlier in the drive, scored the lone touchdown of the game, made a couple guys miss. Fantastic player, obviously our superhero, but scored the game, ultimately was the game-winning touchdown in the second quarter. Again, set up on a big play by him earlier in the drive. A nice touchdown scamper to the right side of the field. Nathan Dornsif, 2 awards, play of the game and also the superhero of the game. It goes to you, my friend. Thank you to everybody involved, starting off with the Region Sports Network. Chris Ramirez, our executive producer. Operations manager, Rich Castillo. For the crew on site, we have Zach Snow, the cameraman. Zach Miller doing a great job producing. The coaches over there on the field for both squads, Craig Fanton of the Chargers and Derek Van Titchell, who's also the president of this league. He's also the head coach of the Tigers. And everybody, of course, involved with letting us come out here, do what we do, and have a lot of fun doing it. It's always a pleasure. And, again, thank you for Crown Point Junior Bulldogs for letting us, again, do what we do. We got more coming up for you. We got the middle game coming up here shortly. Doug Nelson will be on the call. Again, that will be the Panthers and the Knights coming up here shortly on the Region Sports Network. But the Tigers, they're going to celebrate all night here tonight. 6-0 is your final score. The Little Super Bowl champs are the Tigers. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back here with the second stream, the middle game.